What's going on? Welcome back to another Thursday Thunder. Mike Sieben here, back at ya. And today we are talking about how to break your mindset to achieve greater results. So, if it's been a while since you've been on a stream, first time popping into a stream, I want to talk a little bit about my background. I want to talk about where I'm at right now, what some of my goals are, and what I've been able to achieve over the last 5 years of being an entrepreneur. So, current state, I run two seven-figure businesses, 7 figures per year in revenue or greater businesses in the Amazon wholesale space. So we teach people, or sorry, we sell rather brand name items, working directly with brands, distributors, and wholesalers to resell their items specifically on the Amazon platform. We sell on Amazon.ca, we sell on Amazon.com. We about 1.5 to $2 million USD in sales per year. And then on the other business, the other side of thing, we teach people how to do the very same. So we have courses and programs, many of which you're watching from inside of. And so we teach people exactly how to go in and do this. And so over the past 5 years, these businesses didn't just happen. My involvement in those businesses didn't just happen. It wasn't happenstance that I just started and worked the system and achieved 7 figures, right? I had to start with me. I had to start with my mindset. I had to break what I previously thought possible in order to get to new levels. And I constantly do this, right? I constantly find myself in a position where I need to reframe or change my mindset to make sure that I'm the person that deserves the next level of success, the person that deserves the next level of growth. So, what I want to do, what I want to challenge you with is to think about your life, think about the position that you're currently at, you're currently in. Now, I don't want you to focus on whether you've achieved the results you've wanted to achieve, because ideally, none of us have. Right? Ideally, our goals are large and they consistently move down the line. They consistently change as time goes on, right? Meaning that you're never going to be fully satisfied. You'll never truly be fulfilled, and that's okay, right? And that's what I believe is the right thing, because then you always have purpose. You always have the ability to be better, be greater, do more, make more impact. So don't focus on if you're fully satisfied, but think into your own life and think about the progress that you have made specifically over the last 5 years. And this progress can be in any area of significance to you, right? Have you become physically more fit? Have you become a parent and you're an absolutely great parent, or you think you're a great parent? Have you started a business? Is the business going well? Is it growing, right? Are the numbers going up? Did you land a new job, right? Maybe you advanced in your career, you changed careers, and now you have a job that you much prefer versus 5 years ago. Are your relationships stronger, right? Do you talk to your family and friends and feel like you have deeper relationships than you did before? Have you kicked a bad habit? Maybe you smoked before and you don't smoke anymore. Maybe you used to drink heavily, now you only drink casually, or maybe don't drink at all. Right? What in the last 5 years have you done that's been a positive? And we all have something, right? We all have something that we've done over the last 5 years that has been a massive positive impact on our lives. So I'll give you some examples of mine just to kind of get your juices flowing to think about it. In terms of fitness, I'm almost as fit as I've ever been. I got married about 4 years ago. That was the best shape. I had a real purpose that I've ever been in. So I'm close to being back to where I was. So physical fitness, decent. Business growth has been incredible, right? 5 years ago, I started as an entrepreneur. I had no business, I had nothing going on. Now, my businesses collectively generate multiple millions of dollars in revenue every single year, right? Again, that did not happen overnight. It took 5 years to get to where I'm at today. This was not an overnight thing, right? It didn't take decades. And in decades, there's going to be some truly great things happening, but it did not happen overnight. It did not happen in a day, right? Drinking. 5 years ago, I would binge drink at least once per week. And probably more than once per week, I would have multiple beverages, right? Not to the point where it was a problem, but I was in my mid 20s, and that's what a lot of the people around me did. That's what a lot of my friends did, right? Not so much anymore. We're a little bit older. A lot of us have kids. And for us, it stopped, right? I was doing some work around the house yesterday. I got a non alcoholic beer. I like it just as much, right? So the slowing down of drinking, it's not that I never have a beer, I never have a glass of wine, but I don't binge anymore at all. I don't remember the last time I woke up with a hangover. And that's been incredible for me, right? It's allowed me the ability to be more present, to have more energy, to wake up more well rested. And I don't stay up late doing things that don't benefit me, that I don't really enjoy. Right. And if you've drinking before and went out and partied, and you've ever been in a situation where you've been the sober one, right? We all know that. And it's not as fun, right? That's a clear sign that you're probably not doing what you want to be doing anyway, right? If you need alcohol, drugs, whatever it is to enhance your experience, you probably shouldn't be doing it anyway. That's my opinion. And so over these past 5 years, I've been able to make growth in multiple areas of my life. And why was I able to do that? How was I able to do that? I worked on myself day in and day out. I consciously thought about these things and worked on them, created goals and worked towards those goals and achieved them as I went along. Right? That is the key to first create an intention, right? Identify a problem. I hate my job. I don't like the relationships I'm in. Smoking is killing me. I don't like the friend circle that's around me. I need to make more money. I want to improve my lifestyle. I want to provide for my family. I want to give my family more. These are all great reasons to make a change. So, first, identify a problem and identify a way that you can actually make that change. And if this resonates with you, if you're hearing what I'm saying and you agree that there's changes that need to be made in your life, and over the last 5 years you have made some changes in order to get there, right? Just give me a comment down below. Hit me with the comment and just say me. Like, Mike, I get it. I hear you. I'm listening. And I fully understand that in order to grow, there has to be a mindset change. You can't be the same person and expect greater results. So just give me a me in the comment section if you're hearing me. Right. And as you do that, I want to continue to talk about this is that once you've identified that problem and now you're able to identify what your goal is, what is the ideal state, right? Ideally, I never have another cigarette in my life, right? Ideally, I can make X amount of money per year to be able to afford those things that I want, right? Ideally, whatever it is, I have more time freedom. I only work 4 hours per day, 6 hours per day, and I'm able to make X income for myself and my family, right? Whatever that goal is, you identify that goal. And then you do two things, right? This is really key. Pay attention to this. There's going to be two things that I have found personally that have helped me achieve greater results than anything else in my life. And that is one, find somebody who is doing exactly what you want to do Get as close to them as possible, whether that's offering your services for free, exchanging money to be able to get even closer to them. Learn intimately what they are doing in their lives, in their businesses, in their communities, in their circles, in their families, and model that for yourself, right? That's number one. Number two is take that, make your version of it, because I think this is key as well, right? There's systems and there's processes. We talk about the Accelerate training program, right? We talk about learning, accelerate, wholesale. There's systems and processes. And then when you go to do it, there's going to be small tweaks, right? You might prefer to reach out to suppliers via phone versus email or vice versa, right? You may decide that some of the spreadsheets and columns or scripts, you might want to change up a little bit because it suits you better, right? It's more your style. The way that you reach out to suppliers, you might say something differently. So make those small tweaks or adjustments to really own it and make it yours. And once you've made some small adjustments and you have actually made strides to get close to somebody who's doing it successfully and modeling their system, you have the recipe for success. And why do I say make it your own? Why do I say change it just ever so slightly to be yours? Because whenever you put work into a system or a process, you take ownership for it, right? There's a feeling of pride. And because you're prideful over it, because you feel like you have ownership of it, you're much more likely to engage with it again and again and again. So now you have this proven system and process that you can use to apply to build whatever goal you have, right? Work towards whatever goal you have. And so, in this context, on this channel, we're talking about building a wholesale business, an Amazon business. And so, take the concept, slightly tweak it, right? Get as close to the person, in my opinion, as possible. And it's time to start executing. And over time, you're going to see wins and successes. You're going to see some failures. You're going to stumble, right? The great thing about getting close to somebody, the great thing about kind of becoming inside that inner circle is you're going to have support along the way, right? You're going to see wins. You're going to see successes. Celebrate with your community. Talk about those wins and successes. Share with other people what you're doing, because it's going to solidify that success in your mind and you're going to feel like you've achieved a milestone. And whenever you've made progress and hit a milestone, there's all of a sudden this feeling of confidence that comes along. And it's that confidence that only experience can bring that helps propel you to the next level. To know that I've done this before, so I can absolutely do it again. And I've achieved a certain level of success. So it's inevitable that I'm going to multiply this and push this on further and grow this. But also use that group, use that support, use that community to reach out for help when you're struggling, when you falter, when you fall down. Have that community there so that they can have your back, so they can help you get to the next level quicker than you ever could on your own, so they can help you reframe your mind to realize that this type of stuff happens in life and especially in business. Right? We're not here to play it safe. We're here to win big. And so in order for that to happen, we're going to have some difficult days. Right? Pardon my French, but we're going to have some crap that doesn't go our way. We're going to have some things that feel really bad in the moment and potentially even hurt us a little bit. And that's why you have a community. That's why you have a group of people around you and potentially a mentor or mentors that can help you get out of that slump, realize that, hey, it's not so bad. It's not as detrimental as you might think, and help you create a plan of action to take things to the next level. right? That's what I've done inside of my business. I practice what I preach. I'm doing this business day in, day out. So I see what it takes. I see the issues that we run into. And so I can help with that. But equally, I have mentors, and I've had mentors for a long time. They've been different mentors over time. And I'm always have multiple mentors going for multiple things in my life to support me when I need help, to help me pass those roadblocks. Why? Because figuring out on your own and struggling through it is not all it's cracked up to be, right? If you haven't figured that out in life yet, there's always a better way, right? There's likely somebody who's done it, who's experienced it, who can help you ease that pain, whatever it might be in that moment, in that day, quicker and better than you could on your own. So I want to take a second. I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing this weekend, specifically, shifting gears here a little bit. And we're talking about unveiling our 7-figure business, right? This is a live only event that we're hosting. It's on the weekend. So we're looking to be out of the way of most people's jobs and hopefully some other commitments. 4 p.m. UK, 8 a.m. PST, 9 a.m. MST my time. We're going live. We're not going to record it. There's not going to be any sort of redo or sending a copy. So if it's a really tough time zone for you, I apologize in advance, but we're running this live. What we're going to do in this workshop is we're going to break down exactly what it takes to get to the 7-figure level in business. We're going to show you behind the scenes, probably more in depth than I've ever showed any community this information about what's actually going on inside of our business. And we're giving you strategies that we've never talked about before anywhere else to take things to the next level. Right? We want 50. Hopefully that's the right way around for the camera. We want 50 people to attend at least, or we may not do it. Right? We want people to come, but we only want you to come equally. If you can come live, you can give us your attention. We're going to be going for probably 90 minutes each day, hour and a half. So it won't be like all day. You don't have to take, a half a day out of your weekend. You don't have to take, a full day out of your weekend combined. A few hours this weekend we want to spend with you, and we want to unveil and talk about how we got to where we are in our business, what it took to get there, and how you can do that as well. So if that's interesting, post a comment down below and just say I'm in. It's completely free, by the way. There's no cost of entry to come to this. We just want to hang out with you. We want to put this workshop on. We want to invite you to look under the hood of the business and get some detailed strategy. And we're also going to talk about the ability to work with us a little bit closer. If it's a great fit, amazing. If it's not a fit, come hang out to the workshop. Come have a conversation with us. I think you're going to be blown away by what we're putting together. So again, if you're interested in that, anybody within the community can come. Just give me an I'm in below. I'm going to circle on back. And what I'm going to do, same as the post from yesterday and before that Stephen and I put out, there's going to be a form. I'm telling you, I only want the dedicated people here. I want the people who can show up, give us their full time and attention, and are ready to learn. So we're going to give you a form, just a couple of quick questions. I need you to fill out the form, basically saying, I'm coming, I'm committed, so that we know, our team knows what to expect going into it. And then we'll send you over the details to show up. Right? So again, Saturday, Sunday, this weekend, June 1st and 2nd, 4 p.m. UK, 8 a.m. PST. We're going live. We're showing you what it's all about. Keith, I see you there. You say you're already registered. Welcome. Incredible. Look forward to seeing you there. Patrick, man, let's do it. Always good seeing you in everything we do. Love having you along for the journey. Looking forward to it. Chris says, I'm in. Awesome. Deanna Snyder, I'm in and ready. Awesome, Deanna. We'll see you there. And T says, I hope that I got your name right. T says, I'm in as well. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm putting a ton of work into this one. I'm excited about this one, and I look forward to sharing it all with you. So that's it for me here today. I look forward to seeing you this weekend if you're going to be there. Keep in mind that you need to break that mindset in order to get to the next level. You need to grow as a person. You need to be worthy of the goals that you have. We're going to talk a little bit more about that on the weekend as well. So have a good rest of your Thursday. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday for those that are coming, and we'll talk to you again soon.